Hello there and welcome back to United Corner. This is Luke and I'm going to run through the predictions of this week, see if I can get any right, and then we'll be doing a video on the look ahead for Manchester United. It's been 2 years, I'd say, since I've done a video, so I'm getting back into the swing of things. Got my PC now so I can edit properly, do more stuff, so it should be a chance to pretty much get back onto doing YouTube streaming, so keep an eye out for that. The first game we'll run into, it is now 10:30 as recording this, so in 2 hours time. The first kick-off game is Crystal Palace West Ham, but I reckon West Ham will do that about, 3-1. I'd go West Ham, easy 3 points I'd say. Then we move our attention to Wolves Brighton. Now this is a 3 o'clock kick-off at Brighton. Wolves pretty much was fighting relegation zone as well. 8 games, they've just pulled every games back that they've needed to. So Brighton looking for Europa League, fighting for the top 7, say. This is not going to be easy for Wolves. I reckon I'm going to go 2-1 Brighton. 2-1 Brighton. Now on to Nottingham Forest, Brentford. Well, Brentford, Nottingham Forest, shall I say? Another 3 o'clock kick-off. You literally cannot predict Forest. Like the fighting relegation zone. It's all about are they going to do it? It is just every game now is a cup final pretty much for them. Like they've literally got to win every game just in case Leicester or someone else below them is chasing them. So, but it's an hard ground to go to, Brentford. I'm gonna go with Brentford beating them 2-0. 2-0. I'm gonna go. Then we move on to Sunday's games. I think there is 1, 2, 3 games at 2 o'clock. So the first game we're going to get into is Man United versus Villa. Now I'm going to go in more depth about Man United in the next video, so keep an eye out for that. But Villa again on form. Man United bottling it against Tottenham. If we would have walked away with the 3 points there, we should have put that game to bed. We could have gone into this game being more confident. We're at home. Villa have dropped off that little bit, not too much, but I do reckon we'll get the job done. It's not going to be an easy game. I reckon 2-1. It's going to be an hard game no matter what. So 2-1 United. Then we move on to Bournemouth Leeds, another relegation battle. Bournemouth are 36 points, Leeds are 30, but if Leeds beat this, drags Bournemouth straight back down. Leeds have got to win it to even stand a chance of staying up. Bournemouth need to win to say they ain't past the threshold of people catching them. There's only a couple of games left, so it all is cup final games for the bottom half. It's at Bournemouth. I do think Bournemouth will come away with this win. I reckon they'll comfortably come away with this win. So I'm going to go 2-0 Bournemouth. There's 4 games at 2 o'clock, my bad. The next one is Fulham Man City. Do I need to say anything? Man City whitewashed Arsenal. They ain't stopping, and Fulham ain't gonna stop them. So I'm gonna go 4-0 Man City. There's not much really I can say about Man City. Now we move on to Newcastle Southampton. Now this is another tough game. Newcastle, I don't see Southampton putting a stop to them really. Bournemouth beat Southampton 1-0 in the midweek. Southampton, I don't see them coming up, to be honest. I see them pretty much getting relegated, if I'm being honest. Newcastle fighting for top 4 with United. I reckon they get the job done easily. They're scoring, they scored 4-1, 6-1. Scoring some goals, so I'm going to go 3-0 Newcastle. Now the last game on Sunday is Liverpool versus Tottenham at 4:30. Tottenham needing to win. This makes them go, you know, if they're going to stay fifth or Liverpool are going to catch them. It's at the Anfield. I don't see Tottenham doing anything. You know, they're fighting for their lives now. You know, how many managers has it been? You know, they've got to prove something for the fans, travelling fans. To travel to Newcastle, got pumped 6-1. They come home, you know, the first half against United, they played shit. Second half, you know, they looked like they wanted it. They should have pretty much won United, but they just got unlucky in the end. But at Anfield, Liverpool not playing the best. Do I see Tottenham walking away with a win? No. I'm gonna go 2-2 draw. 2-2 draw. Then we move on to Monday night, 8 o'clock kickoff. We've got Leicester versus Everton. Now, Jamie Vardy or Maddison said it in an interview. Every game there is a cup final for Leicester. Everton not playing as good. I do see Leicester winning this. I think, you know, too much is riding on Leicester to stay up. I think it's a bigger task, and I'm gonna go Leicester 2-1. Monday night, you know, it's gonna be a dirty game. I reckon both teams wanting the win, wanting to prove something. You know, Everton could knock Leicester down, but I do think Leicester will stay up. So I'm gonna go Leicester win 2-1. Then to round off week 34, it's Arsenal versus Chelsea, which is on Tuesday, 8 o'clock. Now, if you asked me a couple of weeks ago this game, I'd say Arsenal all day. You know, who's going to stop them? Man City did, but that was obvious. No one else in the league really has got the potential of stopping Arsenal. You know, they might have drawn to Liverpool, West Ham, Southampton, but that was just all blips. You know, they're a young team. They're gonna come back next year and be even better. You know, they've gone through it all this year. It's just a learning curve, which they'll do. Chelsea not finding form. Sacked the manager for honestly, getting rid of Thomas Tuchel was just a big mistake. Graham Potter did nothing for them. Now bringing in Lampard, that struggled everywhere else he's been. Makes no sense in my opinion. Struggling to get a win. I do not see Chelsea even scoring against Arsenal. Seriously, it's at the Emirates. It's literally going to be a training game for Arsenal, I reckon. So I'm gonna go 4-0. Because Arsenal are going to want to prove something that they're back from the Man City game. Them still fighting, you know. Because they technically are still in it. Like, let's be honest. If Man City drops points, which you don't really see happening, but can happen, Arsenal have got to be ready to pounce at any time. So, let's see if I was right. And, yeah, so if you don't mind, please like, subscribe, and I'll catch you in another one.